cuties, welcome back to another video. We are going to stick to our school theme. So today I am going to show you how to make a super simple tumbler. As always, I make things harder for myself, so do as I say, not as I do. So yeah, we are going to continue with the school theme. So if you guys haven't seen my videos using the spider gel previously, I will have some of those linked, and so you can kind of get a feel for it. This tumbler is going to have a little bit of a spider gel usage, so I am super excited to show you this tumbler. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, my cuties, we are back with another spider gel tumbler. And this is a little bit different than the other spider gel tumblers that I have made. This tumbler I already had made, and I had no idea what I was going to do with it. So I decided to create a spider gel split for back to school, a teacher gift, whatever you like. So on this side, I am starting off with the pink on the top. So I am kind of just doing this. I did realize that once I made it, I should have used a darker pink for this, but at the end of the day, it actually looks awesome. So I did end up taping up half of my tumbler to create the two sides for this tumbler. So I just used some masking tape and I measured out where the middle of my tumbler was and just marked it off and used that tape to mark off where I was going to use it. So now I am going in with some silver, and as you can see, if you already guessed it, yes, we are making a pencil tumbler with some spider gel, but we are just going to be using the gels to create the sections of the pencils. Um, I did kind of mess up here because I actually should have removed my tumbler arm, but I didn't. So don't make the same mistake I did and remove that tumbler arm before you start anything else. And my yellow section was actually the hardest section to do because of how much space I was going to have to cover with the yellow. But like I said, this tumbler ended up looking super cute, super awesome, and it was pretty quick to make. So, I mean, if you wanted to just do your whole tumbler like this and just have it a little bit quicker, just, put your base glitter, epoxy once or twice to make sure you don't have any lumps, put your spider gel on it, and then epoxy it again once or twice, and you have an amazing pencil tumbler. But if you want to kick it up a notch, kind of like I did, and just do it with half of the tumbler, it will turn out amazing too. And there are a lot of different ways that you can use your like a split tumbler. It is awesome. So here I am actually nearing the end of my yellow so that I can move on to the rest of the tumbler. So I am just, excuse me, I am going to finish that off, and now I am going to add some gold that looks kind of like brown. So I added a little strip of gold, and then to finish off the tumbler, I am going to be adding some black on the bottom for that little piece of lead graphite of the pencil. So it's gonna end up looking amazing. So here it is. Here is the black section. And since this is black and it was a little bit more stringy, I did have to be a little bit more careful than with my other colors since I was nearing the bottom and I didn't really want to uneven the bottom if I got some of the spider gel on there super thick. But it wasn't a problem. So you do want to be kind of careful even though it is stringy and it can kind of just like flatten out. But once you cure this with your UV lamp, it does kind of have that little texture to it. So you do want to be careful with having it on the bottom of your tumbler. Um, so yes, we're finishing this off, and then I am going to go in with an X-Acto knife and finish off my not finish off. I'm going to cut the sides um, so that I can remove the tape that I put down because it does have that spider gel on it. So I did have to cut all of the little strands from the spider gel on this, but after you cure it, you do want to be careful just in case it didn't completely stick on to the tumbler. But if you cure it correctly, it should stay on there and you won't have a problem. So I am taking off the tape and I did mark it. um, you can see right there the black line. So I am going to try my best to clean that off without ruining the spider gel that I have um, on this. So I did, I believe I used a little bit of rubbing alcohol to clean this off. So I'm just going to clean this off, and then since I have a smooth surface, I am going to sand my tumbler, clean it off, and I am going to be using some glitter on this tumbler. Um, it is chunky glitter, which since this tumbler was already epoxied, I had a little bit of trouble with laying it flat because it was a smooth surface after all, even though I had sanded it. So if I were to redo this tumbler, I would probably go in with both glitters first and then tape off the section and do the spider gel and then just take off the tape and finish it off. But I had to make my life so much harder and use a tumbler that was already glittered. um, but you know, you live and learn. It's whatever. The tumbler is made. It came out super cute, so I'm not even mad about it. But yes, I am just using a black and white mix of chunky glitter. And I am going to just make sure that as you can see, I am going very slow so that I can make sure that I do not have any random little bits. And my spider gel was still sticky. It is pretty sticky. Even after you cure it, I did leave it out in the sun a little bit, so that kind of helped a little bit better. But as you can see, I kind of got um some of the glitter on the other side, and I don't know why, but this kind of glitter just I don't like working with it because it gets everywhere, and I see it everywhere now. So after that, I just cleaned it off. I epoxied it, and now I am adding my two little vinyl strips so that I can kind of hide all the little boo-boos I made with the glitter and the spider gel. Like I said, if I were to recreate this tumbler, I would probably glitter both sides, then tape it off, and then do the spider gel. Um, and then obviously go in with some epoxy and finish with my vinyl strips like I'm doing here. But it's all right. So, as you can see, I did choose to do a pencil and a composition book. This was and is a pretty popular design with the composition notebook and a pencil split. Um, the only difference I did here is I chose to make my pencil out of spider gel instead of just glitter. And I will be having a tutorial on how to make a pencil tumbler. I will be making it a little bit different, but it's still going to be a pencil tumbler in the end. I did print this little composition notebook um, little label that I found on Creative Fabrica, so I will have that linked in the description. After this, I am just going to epoxy the tumbler and it will be finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you so much for your support and the love you have shown me in this channel. So I will see you in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful and lovely day. Bye!